According to these sources, the Druids weren't just priests, they were the intellectual and spiritual backbone of Celtic society. They held immense power and respect across Britain, Ireland, and Gaul. Imagine a society where your teachers, your judges, your philosophers, and your spiritual guides were all part of the same esteemed class. That was the role of the Druids. They were the keepers of wisdom. Their training was incredibly rigorous, sometimes lasting up to 20 years. And here's a fascinating detail. All of their knowledge was transmitted orally. They memorized vast amounts of information, epic poems, legal codes, family histories, and sacred teachings. They believed that writing things down would weaken the memory and dilute the sacredness of their lore. This is one of the main reasons why we have so few direct records from the Druids themselves. What we know comes from outsiders looking in, which means we have to read between the lines and consider potential biases. Caesar tells us they officiated at religious ceremonies, acted as judges in both public and private disputes, and were exempt from military service and taxes. Their authority was so great that they could even step between two armies on the brink of battle and command them to lay down their arms. They were the ultimate mediators and peacekeepers. Their role as judges was particularly important. They presided over everything from minor disagreements to murder trials, and their rulings were final. If someone defied a Druid's judgment, they would be excommunicated, which was a social death sentence in Celtic society. Now, let's talk about their beliefs. The Druids were deeply connected to the natural world. They saw divinity in everything in the rustling leaves of an holly tree, the flow of a river, and the cycle of the seasons. The holly tree was especially sacred to them, and the word druid itself is thought by some to derive from a Celtic word for holy knower. They held ceremonies in sacred groves, clearings in the forest that served as their natural temples, rather than in man-made buildings. These groves, often centered around an ancient holly tree or a sacred spring, were the heart of their spiritual practice. Their understanding of the cosmos was also remarkably advanced for their time. Roman writers noted that the Druids studied the stars and their movements, the size of the cosmos and the earth, and the world of nature. They were astronomers, charting the cycles of the sun, moon, and stars to create complex calendars. The famous Coligny calendar, a bronze tablet discovered in France, is a testament to their sophisticated astronomical knowledge. It helped them determine the timing for planting, harvesting, and of course, their religious festivals. These festivals were tied to the agricultural year and the turning of the seasons. We know of from major fire festivals, Samhain and Bold Beltane and Ludnasai. Samhain, around November 1st, marked the end of the harvest and the beginning of the darker half of the year. It was a time when the veil between our world and the other world was believed to be thin, a concept that you can see echoed in modern Halloween. Beltane on May 1st celebrated the beginning of summer with bonfires, feasting, and rituals to ensure the fertility of the land and the people. These celebrations were central to community life and reinforced the deep connection between the people, the gods, and the land. Of course, we can't talk about ancient Druids without addressing the more controversial aspects, specifically the accounts of human sacrifice. Writers like Caesar and Tacitus described ceremonies where people were allegedly sacrificed, sometimes in large ritual effigies. It's a shocking and powerful image, but we have to approach it with caution. These were Roman accounts, written by conquerors about a people they were trying to subjugate. Portraying the Druids as barbaric could have been a form of propaganda, a way to justify Roman conquest. While some form of ritual sacrifice may have occurred, it was likely not as widespread or as gruesome as the Roman accounts suggest. Archaeological evidence is scarce and ambiguous, so the full truth remains one of history's great debates. Another core tenet of Druidic belief was the immortality of the soul. They taught that the soul did not die with the body, but instead passed from one person to another after death, a concept similar to reincarnation. Caesar noted that this belief made Celtic warriors fearless in battle, as they did not fear death. It was a philosophy that offered comfort and courage, framing life and death as part of an endless, natural cycle. So what happened to these powerful figures? The decline of the ancient Druids began with the Roman conquest of Gaul and Britain. The Romans saw the Druids as a source of resistance, a unifying force for the Celtic tribes. They actively suppressed Druidry, culminating in a dramatic and brutal assault on the island of Anglesey, a major Druidic center in 60 AD. The Roman historian Tacitus gives a vivid account of Roman soldiers cutting down the sacred groves and destroying the Druidic stronghold. As Christianity spread across Europe, it gradually replaced the old pagan beliefs. By the Middle Ages, the ancient Druidic priesthood had faded into legend and memory, preserved only in the myths and folklore of Ireland and Wales, where figures like Merlin the magician are often seen as echoes of the old Druid archetype.